This weekend, 8 of the boys are going to the John Lucas Rising Stars Invitational. It's a basketball camp in Houston, Texas. Very high-profile camp for 5th and 6th graders. When I was doing a little bit of research to try to see what type of basketball camps that my son and some of the other boys could go to, Jarvis Pope had already received an invite, as well as Jerry Tipton, as far as going to the John Lucas Invitational by sending film on their kids. So if my ultimate goal is to get all of these boys into college by the time they're seniors in high school, then I might as well start practicing now. So I sent film on all the boys with write-ups on them. I sent it to a couple different outlets, and someone called me back from Lucas, and we were able to come to an agreement of 6 players. So outside of JT and Jarvis, I was able to get Jacob Douglas, Rashif Sinkfield, Reed Crotwell, J. London Bivens, JoJo Philon, and Caleb Edmonds into the camp as well. I won't be able to attend because I will be joining my best friend down in Miami with his wedding. He's gonna get married, man, and I'm the best man, so I wouldn't miss it for the world.
But we're going to reiterate. Basically, you already know what you do for the Skills Center because you're representing the Skills Center. And your parents, you're representing your parents that paid for you to be here. They sacrificed for you to be here. So not only are you representing Skills Center, but you're representing your parents, and you're an example of yourself. So for you, do something with it. Make it an experience that you won't forget. Make it an experience that's worth it for you. Learn, grow, develop. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Now you all know equally I will come and slap all of y'all. Okay? Act like you got some sense. I'm not laughing. They ain't laughing.
Rashif Sinkfield actually had a family trip pop up on him in New York, so he couldn't make the trip to Lucas. And Caleb Edmonds, the night before the camp, actually ended up in ER with some type of stomach virus. So he actually missed the first day at camp. But the boys got word that he was in ER, so they huddled up and said a little prayer for him, man, and so that he could return the next day.
What about you? What's your thoughts?
What's going through your head right now? I want to try my best and get a lot of work in. I'll try to become better, get more shots up, and I'll try to lead my team.
Segment? Yeah. All right. Anything else? Just ready to get it started? Yeah.
The boys are starting to get a little bit nervous.
Where you from?
Florida.
127 is your jersey number. Go ahead and get your test your resume. Last name. What's your first name, Hope? 102 is your jersey number. Go next door to get your test. Last name.
Last name.
Douglas. What's your first name?
You said 25?
Last name. Spell it.
C-R-O-T.
Read.
Yes.
113.
Did you ask for help? Yeah. He said they probably somebody grabbed it.
for the rest of your life. That means for the 4th, 5th, and 6th grade, you're pretty good. At this camp, because I got a lot of emails and a lot of get up.
Ooh, good one.
They did this whole combine thing, and I thought the boys fared pretty well. Jarvis Pope was like number 10, I think, in the entire camp, 10 or 11. Jacob Douglas was 20. I think Reed came in about 30, and so that's pretty good. They used a lot of lasers and new technology to measure some of this stuff, vertical, strength, balance, you know, some of that stuff. So it's pretty solid.
So education is important. And my father was a superintendent, my mother was my junior high school principal, my father was my high school principal. So I'm big on education and culture. But I'm okay if one of my sons came to me and asked me,
Joe.
Was the drills and the scrimmaging, because I got to play with different people and share the ball and get to know other people.
But you want to come back next year?
Yes. And then for the drills and stuff, it made me work harder and like improve on my strengths and my weaknesses.
So Reed, what do you feel like you got the most out of from today?
Probably better ball handling, and it was good to play with different people more than just my teammates, my normal teammates.
And what was your favorite part?
Probably the drills, because it was just pushed me to the limits and it was fun.
So did the camp meet your expectation today?
Yes.
What was your favorite part?
Probably the scrimmaging.
Scrimmaging?
In the second game.
And why not the first game?
Because I was getting mad at myself and putting myself down instead of just playing through it. And it kind of held me back.
So what did you learn from that?
Keep playing, just let the game go.
was very refreshing for me to hear a basketball icon like John Lucas talk a lot about a lot of the things that I see and have issue with. You know, for example, you know, coaches and parents getting so caught up in trying to win. Now, don't get me wrong. When we get on this wood between those lines, I'm trying to win. I'm coaching to win. I'm subbing to win. I'm doing whatever I feel we need to do to win the game. But, you know, nobody remembers who won this tournament when they were in the 5th grade. I mean, the kids might, but none of that matters. What parents and coaches should be focusing on is kids giving maximum effort on both sides of the court and being a good teammate, man. I mean, that's just what it's all about, man. I mean, it's just crazy to me. I mean, I see parents and coaches isolate players from their teammates because they feel like they're supposed to have some type of Mamba mentality. I don't know what the hell they be thinking, but I mean, I see it all the time. Just let the kids be kids. The odds are against the vast majority of these kids playing travel ball that they would not go to college and play basketball. The odds are against them, so let them enjoy this time now. Push them if they're on the court. Make sure they're going as hard as they can on both sides of the ball, but let them be kids.
Jojo, Caleb.
So again, it was very refreshing to hear Lucas talk about the importance of spacing and things like that. Before my boys went off to this camp, I sent them a letter through GroupMe via their parents about talking about spacing and what we do, passing and cutting, and not just standing, you know, being stagnant on offense, and also help defense. I told them if they do these two things, the coaches that they're assigned to at this camp will love them. Look, I'm not a guy that is learning how to play this game and coach this game by watching YouTube videos, man. I've done this. I played this game at a high level. I've been to these types of camps. I know how it goes. I know what it takes. And I'm trying to set these boys up for success, not just on this court, but in life as well.
job, London.
Stroking that thing, man. Love your help defense. You just got to continue to grow. Just get mature. Your skill set is solid. Love it. And flourish.
They ranked the top 45 kids in the entire camp, and we did have one of the skill center kids make that top 45. He came in 39th. Now, even though this kid ranked the lowest out of all of the kids, all of our kids, as far as the combine stuff goes, Jerry JT Tipton actually made the top 45. He came in 39th, and you know, primarily it's because he plays the game the right way. He doesn't try to force anything. He makes others better. He makes the right pass. There's not a whole lot of one-on-one. You know, and he always stands out. Like anytime we go and play in these tournaments, real basketball guys always recognize him and what he does, and they either come up to me or his dad and compliments or ask questions about him. You know, and at the end of the day, man, real recognizes real. And when kids play the game the right way, you know, that doesn't go unrecognized, man. It doesn't go, and JT does a good job of consistently doing that.
You couldn't be with us yesterday because you weren't feeling well, but you were with us today. So what was your favorite part of camp?
I don't know.
No, you're going to need to know something.
What was my favorite part? Probably the games.
The games?
The games probably my favorite part.
Did you learn anything?
A little. Like, I don't know. Wait, what did we do? I forgot.
Good at good playing first part, That good playing first part. They were.
I mean, the drills, but not the running part. I don't do that.
Yeah, the guy
All the
yesterday. The guy yesterday.
That's how you feel, Reed?
Yeah, that thing was.
And he was getting mad at everybody for not knowing what to do.
Wait, who? Which one?
The one time I did it right, he was like, no. Oh, wait, never mind. And he was screaming.
No, there's a one move.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to go out with the middle drive and basically drive.
So you might as well get used to the screaming and the cursing because that's what's going to happen. So if you want this to be part of...
Coach?
Yeah, your coaches are going to scream and curse at you. Yes, absolutely. That's not going to change.
As a coach, I'm a yeller, but I'm not a cursor at all, not to these kids. But, you know, unfortunately, I was only able to get, you know, the just a handful of kids into camp this year. Next year, the goal is to, you know, send all 21 or however many we have. And I think we'll be able to do that, man. You know, hopefully the boys that didn't make the camp will see this video. Hopefully it looks like something that they would like to do, and they'll work hard at it this year. We can get them in as well. I know the blueprint to get the kids into the camp now, so it shouldn't be a problem. But I say all that to say this. We only got 3 episodes left of Coarching Travel Basketball Season 1. Believe that. But my rant is over. Phylon out.
Game time.
I'm going to put you by teams on your courts. Team 4, Team 5, Team 6.
Cosmetics. They got a chance to win it here tonight at Dykeman Courts. He throws it in. He's wide open. Don't miss. Don't miss. Waving my American flag, even though it got main China on the tag. We to have a GT with the mags and my face in the mags. I ain't gotta brag, mama said let other people do that. White man still can't jump. If I catch a fast break, then I'm slapping the glass. Alex, I don't want no more trap beats. Man, why you had to send this? You knew I couldn't resist. This is a finger roll. Look at the flick of the wrist. That's an assist. No, I insist. Throw me that alley, I open. The Spanish girl up in my hood, look me in the face. Said, don't be a stupid. Look, I done came down. Nate told me that's H-Town, but I'm Bayheim.